Yes, 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 yes. Okay. This color is way more appropriate than what happened last time. Last time it was like a lot lighter. I think that's because we, you know, actually like rubbed in the soy. So we're gonna, that's the vinegar. And like my mom said, we're gonna, I'm using the same soup ladle. Don't worry about it. We're gonna stir it around to make sure the vinegar gets mixed in, you know. But also, we're gonna leave the lid off. That's the main situation here, because I've been told when you're cooking with the vinegar, you don't put the lid on, right? So we're not gonna put the lid on for this. I think everything's kind of nice and mixed in here, right? Oh my god, please turn. Please turn without breaking, bro. There. Okay. There. So again, this is the adobo. It's still working. That is the tinola. Still working. I'm gonna check on the firmness of the chayote, which is basically kind of the main determining thing to see if it's like for real done before we do the residual heat with the spinach. So there's like these little leaves called malunggay. Um, we don't have those right now, so just FYI. So I'm just gonna take one of the pieces. Okay, I feel like y'all are still a little firm. We're gonna leave that to cook for a little bit longer before we move on to the next step. We're gonna keep the heat the same way. Let me look at this adobo recipe. 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes with the vinegar, and then that should be done. So we have one thing finished. And then we'll revisit the chayote to see how done it is. You know. In the meantime, we're gonna snack on some chips or crispy little snackies. These are okay. I don't like them that much. I think I kind of just want to Caesar salad, but I also don't want to clean anything. Like, I don't want to clean the vegetables. I had wasabi peas somewhere, and I haven't been seeing them in a while. And it's really upsetting because I like them. Oh! Wasabi peas. I like wasabi peas. I like really like wasabi peas. Everything smells correct, so that's good. Let me see if I have rice. I still have rice. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god, fucking Adge. Alright. Yeah, so we're just... Whoa! Bitch! Okay. Fuck. Let me lower you. Jesus. We go ahead and try to check this chayote again, since that boil is really aggressive. Still pretty firm. I still want it so my fork can sink into it. Ads are fucking weird. They're like displaying weird. Oh my god, ads. Again, what the fuck? There we go. I know. Like, oh my god, shit's boiling. So boring. Don't worry, we're almost done. This rice is cold, but we're gonna be eating hot ass food, so it should be okay. So I'm just putting rice in the bowl that I put all the vinegar in. It's fine. I like vinegar, so if there's residual vinegar, like, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna keep this rice out just in case we feel like we need more, which I don't think will be the case. But I'm gonna try to check this chayote again. Because I don't know if you can hear that, but the boil is quite aggressive. Oh, bitch! Okay. I think we're at a point where, well, let me just grab one. Let me grab one, test it out. Very steamy. See that steam? Okay. Oh my god. So hot. Okay, I think the firmness is okay. Okay. I think the firmness is okay. All right. I'm gonna turn off the heat. And then we're gonna put the spinach in, and we're just residually heating it. Because again, it's pretty fucking hot. I don't know if you heard that boil. Let me just, we'll go ahead and top down. Let me see. So this is the tinola. All right, we're gonna add spinach. It says to push it down. It sounds so aggressive. They very easily wilting. Not a big deal. She didn't say anything about using like the whole bag, so I'm not gonna. To see like it's already wilted. You just need to residual heat it, right?
Hey, stop looking at the screen.
So tinola's done. That's done. Still working on the adobo. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna taste the marinade just to like double, triple check if it's okay. The broth. If we need to add sugar, this would be the time. Okay, I think it tastes pretty good. All right, adobo's done. Everything's done. Nice. Somehow ended at the same time. Sorry. Ta-da! Okay. So I'm gonna start with the tinola. I'm gonna scoop out some tinola for me. Which for me means mostly the chayote, because I mostly just care about the vegetables. And I don't really care about the spinach, so I literally just care about the chayote. We will get a little bit of meat because sure, why not? Okay, so I got a little bit of chicken. Okay, I'm getting some broth. I'll get some spinach. I'll get some more chayote because that's what I care about. And more broth. Now, I'm using cold rice because if I nuke anything, it's gonna ruin the stream, but also it's gonna help cool down the food essentially, right? So here's our tinola. right? We got chicken, we got chayote, we got spinach, right? There's ginger in there, there's onion in there, there's garlic. I don't know what's going on with fucking the internet. Are we frozen? Are we live? Why the fuck do you keep on giving me ads? We still have more dishes to do, by the way, so. Dude, Wi-Fi, what is going on, bro?
Meow.
You're connected to the correct Wi-Fi, so what is the problem for real? You know what? Maybe I should just check YouTube. YouTube. No, I need to check YouTube, because this is getting fucking weird. It's like the ads like keep stuttering. Okay, well I'm in front of you, so that's good. Alright, so YouTube is working. Twitch is being fucking weird. Ah, that was hot. That was temperature hot. Okay. Again? So usually, when there's food with patis, I usually like to really taste the patis. Because again, I really like fish sauce. But it's not like overpowering in here in case you're like, ew, fish sauce. Oh, my hands, because I feel my nose. This is chayote, right? Okay, so we still have rice left in this bowl. And some of like the soup broth. Now I'm gonna spoon out some adobo. Mostly the broth. That's what I'm interested in. Broth, gravy, whatever. I like to consider it gravy, but okay. Then I'll take the smallest chicken leg. So this is the adobo. Chicken, onion, garlic, bay leaf, peppercorns, water, soy sauce, sugar. In our case, we did a sweet soy sauce, so we didn't add sugar. And that was like the soy that we added. And we didn't like directly on the chicken as like a rub, in addition to the marinade that my mom had done like the night or two before, while having this chicken defrost, you know. So I'm just breaking off some chicken. Mmm. I really like adobo though. I really like adobo. Yeah, this sweet soy sauce is like a great idea. In the recipe, you don't like put the sugar in the marinade, but since like this soy sauce is especially for like marinating, I think it's like a pretty awesome idea.
70%.
Oh my god, I know. So on YouTube, I cannot raid. So we haven't really thought of an elegant way to close out of YouTube streams. That are vertical. I really don't know. Since we're having like kind of some issues figuring out how to do it, because it feels like I have to redo settings like each time. And I could have sworn that you said you didn't have to do that. So I don't know if like something changed or I misunderstood the video, which is super likely. Super likely I misunderstood something. So yeah. I'm getting full because of I think the rice. In which case that means I'm putting away the rest of my rice because I'm getting full. rest on the stove for a little bit. I don't feel like doing dishes right now, so kind of fuck everybody. Tired of sweating and stuff, so that's kind of mentally where we're at. But yeah, we're gonna end stream pretty soon. So a few takeaways. Probably want to wear a glove while cutting up chayote. It's really drying for your hands for some reason. Also slippery yet tacky. So it's a weird slippery feeling. It's Filipino American History Month. And you can celebrate by learning about Filipino American history, supporting your Filipino American friends, both on and offline. Like, say someone has a petition for something, or, for example, what if there's a nursing union that's asking for like better wages and stuff and going on strike? You could support those Filipino nurses that are going on strike, right? Don't be like a, what is it when you like fucking ruin a strike by like doing the thing that you weren't supposed to do because like you're fucking on strike? Don't be those people. Don't cross the picket line. That's what it is. Don't cross the picket line. If people are asking you to like boycott something or like avoid something, like do it in solidarity, you know what I mean? Also, you may not know this. I mean, Filipinos are Asian, but we're probably better categorized under like Austronesian. And also, you may not know this, but Palestine is Asia. Palestine is West Asia. The Middle East is West Asia. You know, if you never really thought about it, because like I didn't think about it either until this past year, this past cycle on this fucking earth. You know, like the Middle East is West Asia. Intriguing. And our government has forsaken Palestinian people. So just think about that when you're voting. Who's telling you that they're aiming for a ceasefire but also still giving money to Israel? I mean, just think about it. And that's not to say that I'm rooting for the other guy, because I'm not. But there are more than two choices. I know people are like, well, the electoral college, ABCD, this. We're gonna go to hell in a handbasket if our current government is like complicit in genocide. And the Republicans that are, you know, super down with Project 25 are also endorsing Democrats. And it seems like Democrats and Republicans want the same thing. We're all getting fucked in the ass. So and not in the fun way. So just FYI, ain't no shame if you like, you know, if you like anal. So, but just some things to think about. How people talk about immigrants and immigration, you know what I mean? Most of us are brown. We'll be easily lumped in with the rest of what they consider immigrants. But most of those people that are like, oh my god, build a wall, immigration's bad, they probably also want to be passport bros and like take advantage of economies in other places because the US economy sucks. And they also like to forget that the first white people here were illegal immigrants. So, you know, the dissonance is a little weird. But yeah, make sure you're registered to vote. Research people. There's a site called Open Secrets if you want to see who they're taking money from. Who's buying them off, essentially. Most likely you know an LGBTQIA person, you know an immigrant, you're a child of immigrants, you know, you're a woman. You're darker than paper. And you know, the more marginalized you are in this country, America, you know, people don't really treat everyone that well. You know, America's pretty fucking racist. So just think about these things when you vote. Like, there are people that your vote is gonna affect that can't vote. Like, children can't vote. You know, children can't vote. And a lot of them will grow into people that won't have any bodily autonomy if things continue the way they're going. Because, I mean, I don't have bodily autonomy.
Stop looking at the screen.
I can't get health care if I want an abortion. You know what I mean? They'll just let me bleed out or something. Instead of trying to save me. Like that fucking oath they take to, like, do their best to save people. But you know what I mean? When it comes between, like, capitalism and saving a life, and they're gonna choose capitalism over saving a life, that's kind of the world that we're headed deeper into. Like, our healthcare system is very pay to win, pay to play. Or it's like you're too poor for help, but you're too poor to also afford normally priced health insurance. So that's the boat I'm in. So there's like a lot of people you should consider how your vote affects disabled people, people with long COVID, LGBTQIA people, children, teachers, you know, senior citizens, infrastructure, how history gets taught in the classroom, you know, book bans, healthcare access or lack thereof, or healthcare access or the blockage of, right? Again, I don't have bodily autonomy in my state. Maybe you have bodily autonomy in yours, or maybe you just don't have ovaries or something and you actually have bodily autonomy because, like, you're not a potential oven to bake a new human in, you know? And so they don't give a fuck about you doing whatever the fuck you want with your body. But because I'm a potential oven, I have to be regulated for whatever reason. When really, the people with the semen should be more regulated because, you know, I won't get pregnant without the semen, right? So. And then there's also sometimes you go to the doctor's office and they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, I have a vagina, and just because I'm not like getting it pounded by someone doesn't mean that I still need to make sure it works okay. Like your vagina, your ovaries, all that shit, like, yes, you have them, but they're not necessarily just for like creating fetuses and shit. So they're still in your body, and regardless of semen, you still need to make sure your body works correctly. So, because I've had the doctor's offices from like Asian people, and I'm like, see, this is why I don't want to fucking want a lady Asian person for gynecology. Or like nursing staff that's like a little on the young side and probably comes from like a really conservative family. I'm like, you understand that even if you have these body parts, it doesn't matter if you're using them to pop out children. Like, you still need to make sure your body works correctly. Don't be fucking cringe. Still, like, really hating washing dishes. Do one more! Or two. It's especially annoying when it's a woman saying that to you. It's like, you understand that I don't have to have sex to be concerned about the body parts in my body. Right? Like, I can be concerned about my body parts without my body being used to procreate and shit. Like, I think we should all be concerned about our bodies outside of procreation. You know? So. Also, Twitch chat, if you're talking, I'm so sorry. I can't verify if the video feed is working. So I'm looking at YouTube right now because I can actually see what's going on. Since YouTube is the secondary feed, I can be a little bit more confident that nothing is fucking up. So that's what I'm doing, just in case you're like, what the fuck, bitch? I've been saying shit. You haven't been saying anything bad? Fucking cunt. Don't call me a cunt. That's for me to call myself. So we're gonna just leave everything to cool on the stove because it's too early to pack it up. Try to not become the oppressor in your own life. A lot of people are like, I want to get rich so I can be rich and stuff. But at the end of the day, it just kind of seems like they want to get rich and powerful to be the oppressor that they had in their own life. When in reality, we should all be trying to live side by side and not on top of each other. We're not bricks, we're people, you know? So I think a lot of people don't think about it that way. Like, yes, there are hierarchies. You have a boss at work, you know, in that sense, like, yes, I understand that. But like, society in general, like, we shouldn't be trying to be on top of each other, right? Like, money over everything, fucking be at the top, even at the expense of others. Like, there's a way we can live and coexist where we're not exploiting each other. Like, I'm pretty sure that exists. It's just that people, typically people the color of my shirt, you know, not all of the people the color of my shirt, but like a lot of people that are the color of my shirt, want to keep it so like white is the default or whatever, or white is the norm, without acknowledging like diversity is a thing regardless if you don't want it or not. Also, a lot of us don't like the people the color of my shirt because they, over history, they did a lot of fucked up bullshit, you know? Most of us don't like colonizers. The colonizers needed people to exploit. The people who were exploited never needed their colonizer. That's kind of giving the whole like slavery was a good thing vibe. Slavery wasn't good for anybody. It was only good for capitalism. And that's not a good enough reason to justify the exploitation of people, their harm, their unaliving, their like medical non-consent to, because there were experiments on people. Like, slavery was really, really terrible. And it also led to like other things that currently exist. So, you know what I mean? Like, no one needed their colonizer. Colonizers always needed the people that they intended to exploit for their bodies, their labor, their resources, whatever. Nobody needed their colonizer, though. The colonizers always needed somebody to exploit. It makes sense, right? So let's not try to be the colonizer, right? Let's not try to be the oppressor in other people's lives. I think is a pretty good way of going about life. Okay, let me turn this light off. I need to drink water too. At least I ate something. Look at us. We ate food today. We ate food. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of you, chat. We made tinola and we made adobo, and it was amazing and great, and it tasted good and it smelled correct. We're so awesome. We're super awesome, chat. I'm so glad that you survived capitalism until now. And I hope you continue to comfortably survive capitalism, because capitalism does kill. It bangs on the exploitation of others, especially you, for productivity. Capitalism wants you to exploit your body. Like, let's say you feel bad or you feel sick. They still want you to come into work because productivity and, like, you know. But the thing is, someone could take care of your duties or, like, share your duties or whatever. But apparently, some of our stream friends, that didn't happen when they were away from work. So fuck their co-workers. They suck. But let me see if I can find someone. Is Mojo on? Okay, I think we're gonna raid Mojo. Twitch.tv Mojo. Oh, Slashy's on. Okay, we're gonna raid Mojo. Mojo is a really good friend of ours, a really good friend of the stream. I have definitely green screened my room, don't worry about it. Yeah, oh my god, let me move the captions. Let me move the captions. Where are the captions? Oh my god. Just stay like that, stay like that. Okay, we're gonna lock you now. He's definitely helped me with troubleshooting stuff because
Isn't it okay?
I always have computer problems. So, oh my god, do I need to... Let's make your font a little smaller. Oh, it's 48? About 36. Oh yeah, 36 looks good. Yeah? Yeah? How about we lower you now? Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay, and again, we're still working on, oh, it changed it on the, okay, we'll work on fixing a few aesthetic things. But yeah, I'm glad that the vertical stream at least is working okay. I have no idea what my Twitch stream looks like. It doesn't look like much of anything. So it's saying that I'm streaming, yet it looks like I'm not. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, thanks everybody. At least we got YouTube to work. And I'll see you later. Remember, it's a great day to not stand genocide. So also please contact Governor Abbott regarding Robert Robertson. And try to get Abbott to grant clemency for an innocent autistic man who did not kill their child. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to actually do the raid. Raid Mojo. Jojo 671. I don't know how many times it's just like if it wasn't him, we'd be raiding Slashy, but because it's Filipino American History Month, we're gonna raid Mojo. Mojo is Filipino and Guamanian, and I think based on a conversation he was having with Lainey, that might be a really kind of common thing, is being Filipino and also Guamanian. Like maybe everybody's a little Filipino or something. It's very intriguing. So, anyway. We'll see you later, okay?
7:18.
Okay. And